Hello, my name is Rachel. I'm getting ready here to make some plant-based Batata Harra, which means spicy potatoes, and Batata Mutabal. Okay, so what this means is in garlic. And this method, let me just adjust this a little bit. This method, what it does, is it incorporates, I'm just getting this eCam started here. Let's see. If you hear me, drop a comment in the chat. I wonder, did this come up on the event it was supposed to? I'm just getting this new server here going. All right, welcome. My name is Rachel. We're going to do some plant-based Mediterranean food here. And so what I'm showing you, and I have the spices here to show you too, what I'm showing you is some really simple whole food plant-based, low in fat. I'm getting some thumbs up. That means you guys hear me? I don't see anything in the comments yet, but I heard that it was slow to populate. Low in fat, whole food plant-based, very easy to make recipes. So when I work with clients, so I'm a coach, I'm a life coach, I help people change their life, their whole life. That is what I do. That's my career. That's the job I made for myself. I'm going to adjust this lighting right here. So what I've been telling my clients here is that we want to, I see something, good afternoon. I am enjoying your recipes. Thank you, Linda. Good. I'm getting some thumbs up. Tracy, thank you. All right. So what I tell my clients is that we need to have some staple recipes. Right? You need staple recipes. You need things that are easy for you to do, that are quick and easy, right? This lifestyle is not like you can't just go out to eat and get something quick. We can't do that. We don't have that luxury, but that's okay. We make these choices to eat better, right? And we feel good. So I want to show you these two go-to things that my mom always made growing up. You know, Mediterranean food is no foreign thing to me, right? So growing up, my parents were both born in Lebanon, so everything I ate was Lebanese, and when I didn't, it was American, right? Like it was a treat, you know. Whereas like some folks go out to eat Mediterranean food and it's a treat. I went out to eat American food and it was a treat because all I ate at home was hummus, tabbouleh, batata mutabal, which means potatoes with garlic, batata harra, spicy potatoes, all types of things. Everything I ate was Middle Eastern, and so this is fun to show you guys a little bit about it. Okay, so I'm going to get started. I'm going to do the plain ones first, right? So we have the plain ones, which is just with garlic, and you can make this with any type of vegetable. It does not just have to be potatoes, okay? So if you have okra, if you have green beans, if you have broccoli, Brussels sprouts, I don't care what you have. You can do this, and it'll taste pretty good. So I'm going to do potatoes. I like potatoes. Why not, right? So what I already have in this bowl here is, I guess I'll do, well, it doesn't really matter. These are the bowls I have. So what I'll do is the garlic in this bowl with the lemon. So I have, it seems like 4 cloves of garlic here. So this thing right here is called McDougall, right? And so mortar and pestle is what it would be in English, but growing up, this thing, we don't have, well, I never had, I don't know if hi Debbie from Toronto, right? So we always have this, it's just a wooden thing. So this is what I'm going to do. We put salt on the bottom. If you're SOS free, salt, oil, sugar free, then you wouldn't use salt. I'm not. Folks will omit salt because they have a disease, maybe they have heart disease or high blood pressure, whatever, that salt doesn't work for them. I don't have that. So I can eat salt sometimes. I'm not going to eat this all in one serving. So that's how you decide, right? So I'm certified in nutrition too. So if you're looking for a coach, I can help you. But so that's important to pay attention to if you need that in your life. All right, so I'm just gonna give this a good crushing. And I just want to show you. I guess I could have done this in advance. I'm starting to see what should I do in advance, but I think it's good to see. I'm literally smashing the garlic. Just smash, 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 smash. Here I go. All right, cool. this is what I've done so far with the garlic. I'm smashing it. You still see, like it's still chunky, but I've smashed it pretty darn good. And that's about 3 cloves, three and a half, I don't know. It was starting to get on my nerves peeling all these cloves. I just started getting wild with it. All right, so then I juiced some lemon. And just pay attention to how easy this is, right? So this, I'm going to put I put 3 whole lemons in here. So I'm going to do about half of it. So that'll be the juice of 1.5 lemons, about, right? So, and in the traditional version, then they would pile on the olive oil. But in the Rachel Detroit whole food plant-based oil-free version, we're not gonna put olive oil. And so what, right? So let's see, I got something in the chat. Susan said, I'd like to make toum. Okay, awesome. I posted a recipe yesterday for toum, an oil-free version, so you can check that out. I made it with avocado. So I basically did this, and then I put avocado in there, and it thickens it up like the oil would do as like a thickening agent. So replace it, right? There's so much beautiful plant food that we can replace olive oil with. All right, so I got this going on, and then I have some potatoes that I cooked in the air fryer. Cook them how you like. My mom cubes and boils hers. Some folks bake them. Me, I decided to air fry mine. So go ahead and do it in whatever way that you want to do it, right? So I'm going to use, and I have some more in the air fryer there. Let me grab them and see, so then I can determine how much I want to use. Perfect. All right, wonderful. Cool, so I'm going to save these hot ones for the next group. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so I'm just going to throw these in here, right into the lemon stuff. And then I'm going to mix them up a bit. I'm going to add some parsley too. Probably could have put the parsley on the bottom. And I just have some chopped parsley. And I chopped it as fine as I could. And I did my best to remove the stems. All right, we got some stuff in the chat that I see, and I'm just going to give this, and I mean, like, I'm already done. Like, it's made. Like, this is the beautiful, delicious dish. And if you're talking Mediterranean food, Mediterranean cooking, here you go, right? And so when I said that you can do this with literally any vegetable, I'm serious. You can do this with literally any vegetable, and it tastes so good. All right, I'll show you what I got here. Do you see that? It's like wonderful. And it's fresh, right? I brought this, you know, because I practice all the recipes I make. I brought this to a friend the other day, and he said it tastes like a beautiful spring salad. And that's exactly what it is. It's like a beautiful spring salad. All right, so that's the first version. That's the first version. Now we're going to get spicy. All right, you like spicy? Because I do. And I did it second because I didn't want to get all my tools red and like colored. Then I would have, then the presentation wouldn't be so cute. And I want it to be beautiful, right? And so as I've talked before, in the Mediterranean culture, in the Mediterranean cuisine, part of it is the hospitality, right? We love to serve. I mean, if I tell you how much I love to feed people, it brings me joy. It brings me pleasure. And now I understand my mother. You know, I used to get upset and I would say, Mom, I'm not hungry. Like she's always trying to feed me. And it's in the culture. This is like if I'm cooking for you, it's me saying, hey, I love you. I care about you. You know? And this one I have salt on the bottom. And then I have, looks like it went wild with the garlic. I have about 4.5, 5 cloves here. Right? And so here's another thing about garlic. If you do not eat garlic too much, right? If you're not used to it, some folks have the dysbiosis of the gut, which means a chemical imbalance of the gut bacteria. So you have too much bad bacteria, not enough good bacteria. So sometimes when folks eat garlic, because it's high in FODMAPs, which means it's more difficult, it takes more for your body to digest it. It's high in FODMAPs, you react to it. You have pain, maybe your bowel movements are different, etc. So folks who tend to follow a low FODMAP diet do not eat garlic. And you shouldn't follow a low FODMAP diet for a long time. You can reintroduce foods. If you're curious about that, send me a private message. I've helped a lot of people heal their gut through food, through meditation, through relaxing. Sounds pretty good, right? Eating good food, taking care of themselves, you heal your gut. And the reason that I know this is because I did it for myself, right? Like I taught myself how to do all these things, how to heal the gut, how to eat properly, how to sleep properly, you know. And some people, like, I think I keep bringing this up. I don't think I know. It's that, like, I'll tell people to give themselves a little smooch, you know. And some people are so foreign to the idea of giving themselves love in that way that they're like, what, Rachel? And I'm like, come on, do it, try it, you know. So it's like, it's I don't know what I'm getting at, but once we do things more and more, we get used to them. We get used to it. Yeah, so I taught myself how to do this, yada, yada, yada. It's all about loving yourself. All right, tons of garlic, tons of love. I'm going to throw some lemon in here. It's about 1.5, you know, because I saved the other half. Looks like I kept a little extra in here. That makes sense. There's more potatoes. Perfect. All right, and this is where we get into the spices. So let me show you what this looks like with the lemon and the garlic. And then I'm going to give these a taste and tell you guys how they taste. But it's just lemon and garlic floating around in here. Nothing too crazy. A little science experiment. All right. And so now let's get in talking about the spices. This is called Aleppo pepper. So I made a post about this earlier. Feel free to check it out. I posted the link where I got it. I just got it on the internet. And this pepper, it is, so I'll show you it on this side. It's similar to a red pepper flake. See that? It's similar to a red pepper flake. It's not as spicy, and it kind of has a sweet tang to it. When you buy it, it should look a little bit oily and fresh, and it smells good. It's really delicious. So I'm going to do about, and if you like less spicy, right, then you would do less. But this is about half as spicy as a red pepper flake. So I'm going to do 1/2 teaspoon to start. I kind of like a little bit more spicy, but we're going to start slow. Rachel likes to take it fast. All right, so we got 1/2 teaspoon to start. I'm going to put 1/2 teaspoon of smoked paprika. And this Aleppo pepper right here is originated mostly, it started in Syria. And when I said 1/2 teaspoon, I actually went ahead and I did 1/4. I'll type the recipe up, and I'm going to post it too. So if you don't follow my page yet, give it a like so that you can see the recipe. I have a Rachel Detroit community support group that you can join. Everybody can join. It's free. It's just people sharing their food, their recipe. I want to cultivate a space where we can all grow together. So join that too. If you make something of mine, post it. If you make something cool that isn't mine, post that too. Cool. Like, let's share it. All right, I'm going to throw some cumin in here. And this is a little over a quarter teaspoon of cumin. And then I'm going to mix all that together, and I'm going to give it a taste. Right, and I'll post a recipe so that you have something to follow once I'm done. But I'm going to give it a taste because that's how we do it here. Let me get a little something to try it with. Let me get a spoon. All right. Rachel Detroit. Pretty good. All right, so let's go with some parsley. Put some parsley in there. And if you like it to be more spicy, I'm kind of a brat and I want to add some more spice. I like it a little spicier, but if you want it to be more spicy, honor yourself. All right, so here we go. I put some more spice in there because I want it to really taste spicy. All right, and this is the thing about Mediterranean cuisine. It's very free. It's very free. It's all, you know, it's a lot of, oh, let's taste this and do we want to add some more, right? So play with it. A lot of times, right, in this world that we live in, we don't play so much. Why don't we play, right? So for me, a place of play is food. I just create recipes in my house, and that's fun. All right, I'm going to throw the rest of these air-fried potatoes in here. Beautiful. And you can cook your potatoes in any way that you like. There's no rules. There's no right or wrong. I'm going to give these a mix. And this is kind of what, not kind of, this is what we do in coaching too, right? We learn that there really is not a right or wrong, and this is not like to this game of life, this life that we're living. There's no rules really. There's no right or wrong. Try again. There is a game over. So get it all in while you can. All right, so here's the next one. And so those are the two dishes. Let me wipe this edge here so it looks a little bit cuter to show you guys. Right, so I am a plant-based chef, and I just did this on my own. I just started cooking one day. I just decided I was going to start cooking. I decided I needed to eat this way, whole food, plant-based. I had to learn it. I have to take care of myself. And then I just decided, like, I'm going to become a chef. I'm going to become a housemaid. This is my home, plant-based chef. With the encouragement of my dear friend, Chef Julia, who continues to encourage me and befriend me. And it's really cool because she lives all the way in Texas, and I live all the way in Michigan. It's really cool because it's like the internet, right? And I was listening to something on like a podcast the other day, and it was just talking about the internet is just getting started. We have, like, it's just the first 20 years of the internet age, right? And so the possibilities are abundant. So it's really cool. I met Chef Julia on the internet. We've been friends ever since. We chat all the time. She mentors me. She helps me out. I learn a lot of things from her. All right, let me show you guys this version. This is Batata Harra. So it's spicy. It's delicious. We all need to cook to stay healthy. Yes, absolutely. Yes. All right, and so these are two dishes here. I'm gonna throw some extra smoked paprika in here, right? And this is what I meant about, like, in the Lebanese culture, you can play with it. And I used to get upset with my mother. I'd be like, why aren't you measuring anything? What am I doing? What's Rachel Detroit doing? You know, and it's all about the dish is never exactly the same. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so lovely. I love the red color. So this is the point, right? Learn how to cook. Teach yourself how to cook. Be gentle with yourself. It can be fun. Get yourself some staple dishes. So making things batata harra, I can put this on any vegetable. Batata matbul is like in the garlic. And you can do that with any vegetable too. So my point is, allow yourself to play. Have fun. Find some staple recipes that speak to you. Don't be afraid to try something new. Don't be afraid to try new cultures. Don't be afraid to live your life. Don't be afraid to get out there. Don't be afraid to try something different. Don't be afraid to talk to the stranger. All of the things, okay? All right. So my name is Rachel Detroit. If you like what you see here, keep following. I'm doing a plant-based Mediterranean series. It is really meaningful to me to continue to bring dishes that I have eaten my whole life to you guys. I'm going to have a plant-based Mediterranean class coming up soon. So please like my Facebook page. Sign up for my class when it's released. And keep following. Share my stuff if it speaks to you. I appreciate you. I'll be back Wednesday. And if you haven't, here goes another thing. Let me just tell you all the announcements. I do a daily quick coach every single morning. It's going to be 8:30 a.m., 8 or 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I just share some motivation, where I just share a thought for the day, something to work on, something to better ourselves, something to grow. That's what we're here for. All right, signing out. My name is Rachel Detroit. I see some things in the comments. Thank you guys so much. What is in the dish? I'm going to post the recipe. These are two dishes here. Basically garlic potatoes, garlic lemon. We got some salt and parsley. This is the first one. I'll give a recap before we sign off, just for anybody who's just joining us. And I'll post these recipes. So delicious. Don't be afraid. And then this one is spicy potatoes. So I got Aleppo peppers, cumin, and I'll show you what Aleppo pepper is. It's just a spice. Just a spice similar to red chili flakes. I used to be a middle school teacher. I'm really good at someone missing the whole show and saying, Miss, can you tell me everything? Yes, I will, dear. Have a seat. Come on in. All right, so, and this one, it's got cumin and red peppers, paprika, parsley, lemon, and garlic. And it's easy, and I appreciate you guys joining me. Anyone who's here, even just for a minute, anyone who catches it later, thanks so much, and I'll see you guys next week or tomorrow. Take good care. Follow my page. Subscribe to my YouTube. All right. Thanks a lot. Bye.